guys. I hope you guys can hear me. I've been trying to get this working all night, but I think I finally got it going. This is going to be my first solo playthrough. I was thinking really hard for which game I wanted to play, and honestly, I've had a bad week, and I've decided that I want to play a game that's very close to me, and it's The Cat Lady. So I've played this game before. I'm going to try to do very good with it. And, it's a wonderful game. It's so good. If you guys have never played this game, I totally recommend it. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. It highlights mental illness and all that stuff. And I'm a very mentally ill person, let me tell you. So, I was wanting to play it, maybe make me feel a little less depressed, even though it's very depressing. So, maybe it'll make me more depressed. But who knows? Who knows? You know, it's fun. So, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to start a new game. I want to try to get the golden ending, but I don't quite remember how.
My name is Susan Ashworth.
And I won't talk during cutscenes, so I'll be silent for
I live
a minute.
alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true. But I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly. But they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew. Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard, and now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down. Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Alright, let's kick this off. I will warn you guys now, I'm really stupid. I'm really stupid at games. I've played this game before, obviously. I remember how to beat it. But there's some parts in games that even if I've played them before, I will forget, and it takes my mind, like, a bit. And even if the answer's, like, so stupid right in my face, I'll just, like, completely miss it. So bear with me on that. You guys, if you want to watch this and get, following it pretty good, you're probably gonna really just want to punch me for missing stupid things, but I guess that's just me. But yeah, so let's get this going. Playing as Miss Susan Ashworth. I love this game so much. I love everything about it. The art style is so gorgeous. It's so different from every game I've ever played. And Susan's such a great character, and so is Mitzi later on. This game is just fantastic. So let's see. Locked. Alright, so let's see. I can go left and right, I'm pretty sure. I know because I've been playing just this part for the past hour to try to get my mic and stuff working, that I can't do anything this way. I know the ambulance is locked, but I know there's an opening credits thing that's about to happen. And, I don't know if that's like mandatory or something, but I'm just gonna let it go through. You know, my commentary is probably gonna be really stupid too. I just don't really know, like I'm really good at talking things in the moment, but, this game is very thought-inducing and shocking at times, so I'm not sure I can talk through everything. To the tunnel next, so. Alright. Yeah, it's locked, like I said. So, we're gonna go to the left. I wish Susan could run, but she's kind of dead, so I don't blame her for not caring.
What's making that noise?
Kick the ass,
Hello?
Susan.
Who's there?
Put it-
Answer me!
Ooh. You know, shit like this is so trippy. I don't know what I would do if I found a dead body, like it's not just a dead body, let alone my own. I don't want to pull a Logan Paul. I know, you know, that's probably too soon, sorry. That's like too soon, I should joke about that. Or maybe I should, I don't know. I don't know what the public thinks. My eyes, just one thing I liked about myself. Yeah, they are pretty. You go, Susan. Let me see. Oh, hell no. Alright, well, I've got the key, so let's see what I can do. Oh, hell no. Run, Susan, bitch, run. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she's running now. Oh, screw that. This game is very intense at times. Kind of freaks me out, but it's a horror game, so I don't know what I was expecting. But I love it. So let's see. Aw, it's a puppy. Run away, puppy. Let's see. Alright, still locked. Oh no, yes. There we go. Let me just say now, I'm not sure how my mic is going to come out. I know my voice might be a little bit dim. If it is, I will fix it. I'm going to try to get through chapter 1 today. So, let's see what we can do. Alright, so let's get going, Susan. Oh, I just noticed that her hair like changes in the wind. That's cool. It's a cool detail. Also, I freaking love this game's soundtrack. It's so good. Everything about it is. It's me! It's kind of hard not to make another Logan Paul joke, guys. Oh no. Well, you know what? I just guess nope, nothing wants to work today. Let's see, where can we go?
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
Like a little lost. Oh, it's a puppy! Alright, I'm back. You guys probably may or may not have noticed, but I had to make a quick pause, but I'm back now, so let's continue. Let me see, I didn't get to read this before. Somebody came in and interrupted me, but let me see. So it's locked. How do I get past this? I don't remember. Don't have any items. Shit, that scared me. Also, I checked, can you fuck off, Crow? Can I talk? Can I talk? You gonna wait? Girl, wait. Anyway, oh, I swear to God, that little bitch. I can't hear myself with that damn Crow. Anyways, I checked the recording, first part, and quality's a little weird. I don't know if that's gonna translate to the video or not, but if it does, I'm sorry. I don't know how else to fix it. But, yeah, let's go. It's an annoying little fucking bird. I'm gonna beat your ass, bird. Better watch what you're doing. His mom is not putting up with it. Not today. Listen to me, little bitch. I ain't playing no games. I'm gonna beat your ass. You fucking with the wrong hoe. Oh, hell no. Ooh, ooh. It's done this. Yeah. Unbolt. What, the knife? Oh, there we go. Susan, don't act like you ain't got a knife in your hand. You're capable, woman. I know you. You got this. Let me see. Alright. We can look at her too? Yeah, we are. Well, yeah, let's... Okay, so no. Could you imagine, like Tomb Raiding your own damn body? Like, what the hell? No, let's leave. Girl. That is messed up. That is trippy. Alright, so we're back to square one. It's, nope. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. I remember this bitch.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Should I be sassy? I feel like I should. Or I could be a little dark. I would be
An old lady
sassy.
who lives in the woods?
Am I really, Susan? Are you that naive? Or perhaps you're too stubborn to see what I really am. I've waited all that time for you, and now you disappoint me.
You wasted your time waiting. I'm not worth waiting for. I'm just nobody. And you, to me, you're just a strange old woman sitting on a porch of her house. And those flowers you're holding, what are they for anyway?
I'm going to put them on your coffin, dear, after everyone's gone.
I wouldn't bother. I hate flowers. What is this place?
Yeah, what is
my
this
dear,
place?
is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Ooh, girl! Spicing up. Let's see. Girl, you got
Lonely
this whole
seashore.
thing sideways. She gonna hear me go? Oh no! I don't think so, Susan.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
I still don't really know who you are.
I
Yeah.
go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
I just want to say now, I love this woman's voice. I love how it's got like that dark undertone to it. It's really demonic and cool. And her accent reminds me kind of my friend Nora. I know you guys don't know her, but well, no, maybe she can do like a guest thing on this channel. I don't know. I'm open to ideas. Who knows? But yeah, she reminds me because she's German and all that shit. So, but yeah, will I be punished for taking my own life?
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Yeah, I want to know that.
Is there anyone else here?
Why? I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
I know this is probably going to make this commentary go on so much longer, but I'm going to try to go through most of the dialogue options and like examining most things. The first time I played this game, I didn't really do much of what I could, and I would like to get the full package, if you will.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did. But it's never going to be okay.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story. It's only the beginning, my dear, and there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain.
Also, I'm eating right now, guys. Sorry if you can hear me.
But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk.
Girl, we just
Follow
went
me
inside
to the
from
next room.
outside.
I'll
This is
tell you
just the place to talk.
everything you need to know.
Who are you fooling? Trying to get me to do all that goddamn cardio? I don't think so.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special, just like you, only in a slightly different way.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed.
I feel
I
that.
don't see the point in anything.
So I've been all
I
week.
just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Yeah, who
Those
are
5 people, who are they?
The parasites, that's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer, and those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
I mean, that's not what I want to say, but I'll say it.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals
totally
is a job
not
for the
too much.
police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
That's really fucked up. I would never force somebody who wants to stay alive. But it's not like the Queen of Max is a good person, is she? It's blackmail. I'm not sure there's much you can do about it, Susan. I'll say this because this is realistic. I feel like this would be like if this was me, I would feel like this is like an end of life hallucination, maybe, which is trippy.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? Let's go inside.
Oh my god, we just go further.
I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me. Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
The imagery in this game
I don't want to look at it.
so
Haven't I had
powerful.
enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Yeah, pull it out. So, death question mark?
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose this one. This isn't a walkthrough or anything, but this is how you get the golden ending, is this dialogue choice right here.
I take orders from nobody. I'll do it my way.
Don't you understand? There is no other way.
Well, I don't know that. Besides, you could be lying to me. How do I know you aren't? I'm no murderer. I don't want to be. I'll find another way without you.
What?
Look, I appreciate you giving me another chance. Don't get me wrong. I can see now that I've made a mistake, and I'm ready to try to fix my life. But I really don't like what you're saying. If there's one thing I learned in life, it's that people let you down all the time. If I don't rely on myself, I can't rely on anyone else.
Amen. If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else?
You fool! You damned arrogant fool! You have no idea what you have just done. But fine, have it your way. In the end, I will be the one laughing at you. I always am.
Fucking bitch. Oh, I'm not gonna apologize. Should I be sarcastic or should I insult her? In the end, I always am. You little bitch. I really want to insult her, but I also feel like that's just gonna make things like so much worse. Yeah, I'm gonna be sarcastic.
Don't laugh too hard, old woman. You might break something.
Yeah, you tell her, Susan. Put
When
that
we
bitch in
meet
her
again,
place.
you will beg me on your knees to give you a second chance.
I don't really believe in second chances, so I might have to disappoint you again. Look, this is all just a bad dream. I want to wake up. I'm back in the house. Okay, it'll be fine. I don't need her. I'm sure I'll figure out what to do.
Alright, we've got to blow out these candles, so... let's get this thing going.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
That was really upsetting.
What the? How did I get back here?
It don't gotta make sense, Susan. We just gotta keep going. Oh, this is where the game gets intense. In chapter 1, at least. Let's see. God, I love this soundtrack so much. It's so good. Shit. Alright. You know what has to be done. I am not looking forward to this shit. Oh. God. Oh, girl. It's so fucked up. Could you imagine living this kind of hell? God, I love this game so much. I've always loved the opening, even if it's a little twisted. Alright, is this chapter 2? If so, I'm gonna have to end it here. And yeah, it is. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap this up for today. I'll go through the first cutscene and save, and in the next video
Yes,
I will
I do enjoy fine
continue
art.
from where I saved.
Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to
Also, this
recreate.
dude's a fucking cunt. I hate him.
I always wanted to
Fucking
be an
asshole.
artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just...
That I hate you.
It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about.
Bullshit!
This is
Who the
just
hell
a
you think you damn
formality.
fooling?
I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
But girl, I can tell you are.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
That's what I'm gonna do when I'm done with this.
Let's see then.
I've had a
Where
rough
do we
day.
begin?
Let's see.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
I am
Susan
Susan
Ashworth.
Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please,
I think I
don't
might.
try to speak.
Oh,
What did you say?
Bitch, I ain't say nothing.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
When do I get the save? I don't want this video going on forever, but I do love this game. I'm not trying to rush it, guys. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky.
Girl, I got something else
And
of
that
an
I hope
18-year-old.
You've changed
Wink,
your mind
wink.
about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later.
It's a
You
vagina.
take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Let the record show I don't have a vagina. That's a joke. I'm not funny. Alright, can we save? Can we get this thing going? Susan, can you do your damn thing? Nope, I remember this shit. Some Final Destination shit is what it is.
Bad dream.
Yeah, I'd say it was
Yeah.
pretty bad, wasn't
A
it?
really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I was burnt alive,
I was
bitch.
burnt alive.
Girl, they did me like Joan of Arc.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day.
What, too soon? Girl,
There's
it's
this
been
woman on
years.
the emergency
Like
unit.
a few hundred
She
at
really
least.
wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all. Not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course. And as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
I know her name.
What
It's Liz.
happened to
I
me?
ain't gotta ask her.
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then
I don't know if I should say that, because they go and think I'm crazy, and then I can't get the hell out of here.
I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
This just
So
made
she
me
lied.
realize something
It doesn't
about
change the fact that you owe her
Mitzi.
your life.
I was fine.
Ooh, girl.
I didn't ask for any help.
She represents Susan's daughter, doesn't she? I never realized
Sorry.
that. That is fucking crazy. Yeah, let's
When
go
will they
home.
let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so.
Me too.
She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
Well, I certainly do.
You're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all.
Oh my god.
Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much.
Oh, Liz.
He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me
Same.
last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
I
What are
wouldn't.
they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt.
Well, he ain't cute.
Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl.
Linda, you stupid
Well,
bitch.
She left, and I never saw her again. Now, why do you think that is?
'Cause he
Dr.
fucking
X
killed
got
her.
her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now.
No.
But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
No.
Oh, thanks for the warning.
Girl, it's a
try
problem
not
at
to get too
home, I can
close to
tell
him.
you that.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
True. We've heard enough about him. Let's go.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
True.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your child.
Do I not get to
I
say?
want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your
Girl, I
problem.
might as well finish all
Count
of
to
chapter 2 at
10
this point.
and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Save. Let me see. I am now Cat 2. I have evolved. I am no longer Cat 1. I am Cat 2. Alright, guys. I would say that's it for the day. I'll probably record more tomorrow. I don't know. It's late now. If I get the option to record tomorrow, I will. But alright. See you guys, and thank you for tuning in if you did. Give me a like or a subscribe. Or don't. Just depends on what you want to do. Alright, so see you guys.